Hey everyone, this is your girl Coteria, and welcome back to my channel, My Opinion Vlog. Now, I want to get into an interview that I seen that came up in my timeline. This was a Vlad interview, and he had Miss Lunell on there, and he was interviewing Miss Luenell. They probably talked about a lot of things, but what really got my attention, because y'all know Vlad, when he does these interviews, they're an hour long, an hour and 20 minutes long, so he kind of cut the video in the hour-long live into like different parts and segments, you know what I'm saying, to kind of like carry the interview instead of, because some people get bored and they have very short attention spans. So normally he'll cut that hour live into 4 different videos. And so that's what he did with the interview that he had with Lunell. Now, basically in this part, Lunell, she addressed the whole TGIF debacle when she made a guest appearance on Al Reynolds' birthday, and then while she was there, she asked Al Reynolds, about his ex-wife. Like, she asked him a question, a personal question. He could have not answered, but he did answer. And she said she always wanted to know, did you tell your ex-wife that you were bisexual? So, Lunell, when you made the guest appearance on TGIF show, which is on Fox Soul, and this took place on our birthday. And, when she asked this question afterwards, the infamous rose from his ex-co-worker / host, Armand Wiggins. Armand Wiggins basically, roasted him on his birthday and kind of said a lot of, company grievance and complaints that he had with Al Reynolds. But while all this was taking place, a lot of people was, blaming Lunell because they felt like, she asked that question and it was inappropriate. She didn't have no right to ask him about his personal life. And, she wasn't supposed to ask that question because I guess there was some type of policy, a company clause. But, Lunell basically in this interview, she wanted to set the record straight. She said that she did not know that, they could not bring up Al Reynolds' ex-wife. She wasn't privy to that information. It wasn't told to her. It wasn't explained. She said that I didn't work for Fox Soul. I'm not part of the show. My good friend Claudia Jordan invited me on the show. I made a guest appearance on behalf of my friend Claudia Jordan. So she know nothing about the Fox Soul, policies or what type of procedures they have going on. She wasn't aware. Now, Lunell said in the interview with Vlad is that she always had this question in the back of her head, on her mind. And she said that when she seen Al, it don't matter if it was on the show that day, at an award show, on a street, a club, anywhere where she seen Al Reynolds, she was going to ask him this personal question. So she said, no, this was not intentional, and it wasn't, she wasn't trying to be malicious or nasty by asking him that question, or messy, because she realized once this happened, and then at the same time, the whole, Al roast happened, which made the whole situation go viral, people came down on her. They blamed her. They said it was inappropriate, and they felt that Claudia set her up to ask that question, because I've heard on different videos where people were saying that Claudia was in the chat telling Miss Lunell to ask Al Reynolds about, his ex-wife, Star Jones. I'm not sure if that's true or not. This is what I heard on previous videos. So Lunell was like, no, my good friend Claudia Jordan did not ask me to ask that question. I didn't do this for her. She said that's something that she always wanted to know. And she was going to ask it because, she's grown. She said that, Al could have refused to answer her question. That's his, discretion. She also, now what's really funny is that Lunell have made guest appearances on the TGIF show. She has. She has been on that show, a couple of times. So when she said that this is something that she always wanted to ask Al, why not ask him way back when? Maybe I'm going to just, sum it up that she might have forgot the question, and maybe when she was on the show this particular day, it came to mind. That's my assumption. I could be wrong, but she, she did have ample opportunity when she made, other guest appearances on a later date on the show to ask Al that personal questions, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know why. She could have asked for Al's number. But it was brought up, like I said, on his birthday. It looked like, of course, based on his facial expression, he was kind of irritated, caught off guard. He did answer her, question. So she said she just want to clear the air, because she see it was a lot of misleading information, and people thought she intentionally did it out of spite because of Claudia Jordan. She said no, Claudia Jordan didn't put a battery in her back, did not tell her to say this. This is something that she wanted to do and she was going to do. She said also the reason why she felt comfortable with asking Al Reynolds this question about his ex-wife is because Al Reynolds have talked about his, I guess, sexuality on TGIF. This is what she said in an interview with Vlad TV. So since he's open about talking about the LGBT community and his experience, she felt like, why not ask that question? But again, she did not know that it was in contract. They're not supposed to mention his ex-wife, Star Jones. Now, I don't know if that's something that Al Reynolds requested or that's something that's in the divorce decree between his ex-wife, Star Jones. It could be. It could be part of the divorce decree to not have her name mentioned in any type of business he have going on. So it's only right. And I do get it because they have been divorced for some years. So why keep bringing me up? I don't understand. You understand? But Lunell said she kind of did not know. She don't work for Fox Soul, never did. She just was doing a friend a favor. So, like I said, I wanted to do this video because I know people haven't talked about it. But I see how Vlad TV tried to savor this moment, even though it happened. This happened almost 2, going on 3 weeks ago now. And, basically I guess while he was having that interview with Luenell, he wanted to get her side of things. He wanted to get her take as to did Claudia Jordan really set you up to do this? Because, everybody have turned on Claudia Jordan. They have blamed her for doing a lot of things on TGIF. And they also blame her for getting the show canceled because of her messy antics and her backstabbing. So I guess he kind of just, like I said, y'all know when it comes down to Vlad TV, he can be messy, but he also tries to, Vlad TV is a culture vulture. So he's going to always try to have a pivotal moment and try to, get his clicks and views in. So I'm glad that Lunell decided to address this accusation. So at least it does clear Claudia when it come down to, was it intentional to bring up Star Jones or ask that question? Or was it done out of spite or just trying to be malicious? Now we got an answer because Lunell was the one who, brought this question up. It was her fault, it was her fault by default. She did not know that it was going to get this reaction and people was going to start talking about it. She said, no, it was something that she always wanted to know. But again, she could have asked this on, the later date. I don't even know why. But like I said, that's all I got to say. I'm pretty sure Claudia Jordan is probably like, thank you so much, Lunell. You kind of saved me, even though people are going to think what they want to think and they're going to say what they want to say. But at least you cleared the air. And at least, people ain't got to blame me for this part. Now, I'm going to play devil's advocate here. What if Lunell and Claudia Jordan could be in cahoots? She said that's her good friend. And friend's going to have a friend back. Okay, whether it's indifference or whether your friend, is guilty, it don't matter. It's a friend. Whether she's telling the truth or a lie, you're going to have your friend back. So I think Lunell could be kind of like not telling the truth either. Claudia Jordan probably could have prompted her to ask this question as a friend. But remember, that's her friend, so she's not going to throw her friend on the bus. So if she have to tell her a white lie, that's what she's going to do to save face with her friend. So, Lunell could be lying. She could be, saying that, oh, she wanted to know, this was all her, but when it was really Claudia's idea, just to get the heat off Claudia. So like I said, that's my opinion. I'm, trying to, give different perspectives and point of views of this situation. Because when you my friend, hell, if you my friend, I don't mind lying for my friend. I don't mind, like I said, changing the narrative. This is my friend. My friend's taking all the heat and the backlash. So Lunell could be trying to spare Claudia and save face. Or what Lunell's saying could be true. So it could be a true or a lie. It all depends on how you want to perceive it, your perception, your opinion. So like I said, that's all I got to say regarding the Lunell and the Al question about his ex-wife, Star Jones. And I will catch y'all later.